Hello everybody, we return with more Life is Strange double exposure. This is going to be episode 3, and we left episode 2 with quite a bombshell, so if you haven't seen that yet, I recommend you check it out. The spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Apparently, Max Caulfield is Safi's killer, because there's photo evidence of her doing it, so I'm really excited. It just took a little bit of a breather to process, so we're getting right back into it. Let's jam. Alright, what beautiful outfits do we want to wear to A? How about cat? Innocent cat. Then outdoor. We'll go with that. Chapter 3, Spin. Okay, so we're in the alive timeline, so I guess Max went and hid.
Oh, how is it already morning? This makes about as much sense as it did last night. Let's take a look at the evidence for the cajillionth time. I've gotta be missing something.
Also, I have a theory that somehow that photo is going to be significant to the final choice. Like, maybe you have to actually choose to shoot choose
No matter
to shoot
what
Safi.
that photo of me suggests, there's no way I shot Safi. Is that me? Did I go back in time and do that? It doesn't make any sense, and I would never hurt Safi. Not on purpose. That isn't me. It can't be.
Well, she doesn't look happy
There's
about
also that flash drive from Gwen. Maybe something on there will crack the case wide open. Moses, when this is all over, I'll play as many games of Mana Massive as you want. I swear. I read the beginning. It's annoyingly good. Unfortunately, Restraining Order Lucas said Safi once threatened to turn his son against him. That certainly implies some bad blood in their past. But that Lucas was scared of Safi, not out for revenge. None of this is conclusive enough. Sorry, Gwen. If there's something useful on this, maybe you'll thank me later. Hold on. She's looking right at the camera, like she knows it's there. Does she want to get caught? Or is this another doppelganger?
Interesting.
Maybe if I go object by object, an answer will jump out at me? Why on earth did Gwen cancel Safi's book deal? Didn't she help her to get it in the first place? Before Safi died, Gwen got her book canceled, and I still don't know why. But that doesn't mean she killed Safi. Plus, Dead World Gwen seems genuinely torn up over her death. Yeah, the Gwen theory has some holes. Whoever did this had to go to so much trouble. Vin definitely knows more about the cow skull than he's letting on. Plus, there was that photo of him and Safi canoodling. But what does that even mean? Coffee. Coffee is friend. Get coffee now. No matter how much I stare at you, he refused to make sense. Moses?
Don't leave that photo out there, Max.
Hello, Miss Caulfield.
Oh, fuck.
Can I come in?
The photo. If he sees that...
I have some questions for you.
Of course, I can answer your questions right here.
I knew you'd be a valuable resource. There are just a few details I'm struggling to make sense of.
He's probably trying to follow up with the Gwen issue.
Go ahead.
Yo, real quick, yoink.
Arcadia Bay, where you went to high school, right?
Yes?
A beautiful town with a surprisingly violent story to tell. Not unlike...
Arcadia Bay and Safi are not connected.
Are we in the dead timeline?
a whole town wiped out by a freak storm. What do you think, Miss Caulfield? Are you the one who's unlucky, or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
Go fuck yourself. Arcadia Bay has nothing to do with Safi.
Ooh, there it is. Touched a nerve? I knew I'd find one if I kept poking around.
Detective, I'm not answering any more of his questions.
What the fuck happened to the telescope, Maxine?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Someone was in the office with me. I could hear them. I saw Moses in the hallway, but I didn't see you. All right, enough. We're not getting anywhere. This case has been abnormal from the beginning.
Yo, Max, real quick.
None of the evidence makes any sense.
At least that's something we can agree on.
Is this a dream?
I know why now. Somehow, all this death leads to you.
That's not true.
Oop.
He saw it. He saw the photo. Stupid, Max. Stupid, stupid. What the hell do I do now? None of this makes any sense. What happened that night? Why the fuck am I in this picture? The old me would have just jumped back in time to the moment this photo was taken.
Are we gonna try to do that again?
Maybe. Maybe I still could.
Oh! Oh, they brought this back! Oh, hold on, almost had it. These were always kind of annoying in the first game. Okay, we got it.
So that's what it feels like to capture the perfect photo. No. Feels good. Final.
Safi.
It's here too.
But there wasn't a storm the day Safi died.
Maybe we are cursed. You, me, and Maya.
Safi, wait. Who is Maya? What was she talking about?
One more, sorry.
Stop stalling, Max.
Tell me how to stop this. What do I have to do?
Pull the trigger.
So maybe that wasn't real.
What? No. No, that wasn't enough time.
Unless somehow a whole other tornado comes here.
Come on. If I can just... Fuck!
Moses, you were right. I don't know how, but you were.
I have to tell him. Everything.
Oh, you know, I never checked our stuff over here. Hold up. Alright, let's start from down here. Someone once asked me why I like numbers. The reality is, numbers have no emotions. That makes them easier to understand. They just are. Oh babe, easier to understand isn't inherently superior. And what you're going through right now is normal, even if it's also painful. Spoken like someone who's never met an irrational number. I'm kidding, of course, but hopefully that made you smile a little. Finals may be postponed, but the SC is still open if anyone wants some late night coffee or just someone to be around. We're open till midnight. Thanks for this, Amanda. Best coffee in all of Lakeport. It would be nice to get out of my dorm for a bit. 3 days and no word from Caledon or the cops about Safi's death, except a rumor about a detective alderman with a lead on who shot her. It's really disappointing and frustrating to see as faculty as well. Hell, we haven't even heard that rumor. I'm saying, there could be a whole serial killer walking around campus and we can't even get an update. Please, I implore you to be patient. As you can understand, no one is more on top of this than I am. I want justice more than anyone. Hold on, rumor? Where'd you hear this? You have my number, Diamond, and I expect to hear my phone ring very soon. Caledon's art department is amazing, but what they refer to as taste is just an excuse to determine what art is considered low and highbrow. What if we did away with both and let art be art? Won't happen. Hierarchy and money go hand in hand. Somebody has to get shafted. Not true. People should be allowed to like what they like, free of judgment. They should, but they won't. I'm with you, Kim, but I believe there should be some distinctions. Maybe we could talk about it over a cup of coffee in the pod. All I've done all night is stare at this ugly fucking ceiling. There's nobody up in this entire house but me. I'm up. Come over if you feel like it. It's too cold to leave the house. This is why you should kick somebody out of the Abraxas house and let me live there. Need to get the fuck out of Vermont, dude. We could always live somewhere else. Not in the mood for this shit, D. And then notes. Hey, that's me, murderer. There's a picture of me on Safi's camera with a gun. I'm holding a gun. What's more incriminating than that? But I would never hurt Safi. There has to be a better explanation, right? I rewound into the past and saw it all myself. That's me. I killed my best friend. Okay, hold on. We're going up here. Moses saw that photo of me. He thinks I killed Safi. I rewound into the past and I was holding the gun. I need to come clean to Moses. This is more than I can handle on my own. I owe you an explanation, or as much of one as I have. Meet me at the Overlook, really, Max? There? I know it doesn't make sense, I'll do my best. Please, fine, thank you. Watch Moses come with the cops. I mean, realistically, like, that's kind of a smart choice.
Moses is waiting for me up there. Hopefully.
Oh god, and now Chloe's talking. My go-to flirt game is simple. 1, compare hand sizes. Hands are hot. 2, hold hands. 3, hand holding plus dancing equals grinding. Bitch, ain't nobody falling for that. I think it's cute. It's them tattoos because you really don't know what you're doing out there, Cher. Obviously not everyone agrees with you. Alderman knows about my powers. He forced his way in here and scared the shit out of me. I never should have taken that card. Worst thing is he saw a photo and just smiled at me, the fuck? He's plotting something, but I don't know what to do. How do I stop a cop? Chloe, later the strangest shit happened. My old powers came back, and I saw what happened with Safi. I did do it. I don't know how, but I can't let this happen. It feels like I'm running in circles, and I don't know how to make it all just stop. So maybe he has powers too? I don't know if they're going off of the comics. They haven't referenced anything in the comics so far. But in the comics, Max does meet someone else with powers, if I recall. I never finished them, I should. Apparently they're not canon, though. I don't know.
At least you're normal.
Ooh, we have, like, a powerful pulse point over there.
I have to do this. I have... This is where the police tape was yesterday. Did the cops take it down on Alderman's orders? He's not here. Yet. Let's give him a few minutes. Maybe wait on the bench.
Let's see. Maxine, I reached out to Detective Alderman this morning for an update, and he sounded very much addled. Has he spoke to you? What did you say to him? Please tell me you didn't say anything that jeopardized this case. I imagine he's under a lot of pressure right now. Not nearly enough. They say the first 48 hours are critical, and we're 12 hours past that. Alright, yeah, nothing else over here. I'm surprised she stayed in the dead timeline. Why don't you just, like, book it?
If I didn't know what
Go to
used
the
to
other
be
one?
here, I'd find this really beautiful.
I know Safi would have something poetic to say about this. If only.
That's a horrible angle, Max.
Might as well gather my thoughts before Moses gets here.
You stay the fuck away from me.
What if he doesn't come? I couldn't blame him. I killed his best friend. What does that say about me? That any version of me, could do something like that?
He's probably not coming.
Oh, the dialogue max? Alright.
Diamond knows where I am and who I'm meeting. So don't do anything stupid.
I deserved that.
You wanted to talk. So talk. Tell me the truth. Tell me why you did it.
I haven't done it yet, I don't know why. Yo, that cop might be right back there.
I don't think I've actually done it yet. I think it was a future version of me. Moses, wait! I asked you to come here so I could show you proof. Something is weird about this place. Look. These flowers. What are the odds they'd bloom in the middle of winter? Exactly in the shape of Sophie's body?
5 minutes and then I leave.
Okay. So, what if I told you there's this other timeline where Sophie is alive and I can travel between this timeline and that one?
4 minutes.
I know that it sounds insane. But I can show you. I'll hop from this timeline to the other. You'll see me, poof, disappear.
Yeah, to some magical fantasy world where you didn't kill Safi, right?
It's not a fantasy world. It's connected to this one. If I try to, I can even see the other one from here.
Wait, you can see across them?
And here, too.
So if you disappear or whatever, and I do something while you're gone,
I can tell you what it was when I come back. And then you'll believe me?
it'd be a start.
Okay. Okay, deal.
All right. There's a chance Moses will believe me. First, I gotta hop over to the other timeline. I shouldn't leave yet.
Bro, we can't use that pulse point right there?
I shouldn't leave yet.
Alright, making us do it right here.
Now to see what Moses is up to on the up...
Shit. I think Moses is too stunned to do anything. Let me jump back over to make sure I didn't break him.
Real quick, we're gonna check our phone, Moses. Yo, Max, shot in the dark here, but any chance you know what happened to my telescope? The very heavy, very expensive telescope I was almost done assembling. I stepped away for a few minutes, and when I came back to it, it was no longer close to being assembled. Carla pranking you again? Maybe she saw an opening? I thought that, even with their combined might of the science department, it'd taken them an hour and change. That is freaky. Moderately sure it wasn't aliens. This month's Native Artist Spotlight, Tegan Thomas Solomon. Tegan is an Abenaki artist from Lakeport specializing in watercolors of the local landscape. And to the people asking, Tegan is lovely, but no, we are not related just because her middle name is Thomas. Not all indigenous people are cousins, geez Louise. Like, I'm not even Abenaki. I'm Cherokee and Algonquin. My parents moved here from the Midwest. Wait until they learn we can drive U-Hauls. Okay, but Amanda, you should not be allowed to drive U-Hauls. You might move in with someone you barely know. Hey now. Really appreciate this, Amanda. The display in the snapping turtle means everything to me. Heart.
Some of that was definitely directed at me.
Unfortunately, I've been placed on leave from Caledon. Obviously, the years I've invested into this place are not enough for people to realize my integrity and values. Thank you to everyone who has had the decency to respect my privacy at this time. I'm so sorry you're going through this, Gwen. I don't believe any of it. The people who truly know you know how insane that is. Why'd they fire you? Did they have evidence? Running late with grades, but I promise I'll have them ready in the next few days. Good to know I've been on the lookout all week. You good, I promise. Go party or something, Heart. Me and Diamond are still finishing up some admin work. Swing by and we'll make it a party. I'm down. Alright. I was personalizing WBTT for the book expo, and a fan asked me to address him to Simeon. I said, like the author, but when I looked up, lo and behold, oh, it really was him. It was. So you're a writer's writer. That's so cool. Simeon is a genuinely kind guy. He makes it a point to get autographs from all writers, veterans, as well as one-and-uppers. The Simeon Lawal, I'd love to get his autograph. Alright. I'm more so, like, focused on the cop. I think he probably definitely, like, saw us or has cameras.
Max? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit!
I'm sorry if I upset you.
Upset me? Are you kidding? You did something physics says should be impossible. Is impossible.
So you believe me?
Yes. And no. You disappeared. Max, literally. I completely forgot to do anything.
Okay. Let's try it again.
Ready when you are.
Okay, let's try this again.
Okay. God, everybody's posting in this, like, interim. Yesterday, I interviewed a group of Caledon students who said they were swarmed by a flock of owls by the Overlook. A flock that suddenly disappeared. Anyone else experiencing something similar? Bring on the teleporting owl parliaments, I'd say. Don't tell me you actually believe this stuff. Nah, I'm not into supernatural stuff. But someone's making this happen. Don't forget to come roast me at the Snapping Turtle tomorrow. I got a peek at the jokes and they are lit. Wow, maybe fire your publicist for this. Wish I could go. Have an announcement planned? Another book, perhaps? I got my grades for the year. I'm out of Caledon. Next year for Krampus, maybe. I have to say, throughout this Let's Play, I am very disappointed by my reading abilities. I think that's a sign to start reading some more books. Well, they're not gonna summon cum laude, but... What? I think I squeaked by my economy final. Thank fuck. Congrats. Thank you for helping me. I owe you a tasty drink. That's what I'm talking about. Love to be average. Moses is the first person I've shown my powers to in years. I can't even describe what I'm feeling. Is this relief?
What did I do when you were away?
And then you said,
Oh god, Psychic Storm, I think?
Machine Angel Psychic Storm.
Yep. That's what I did. Wow. I mean...
Yeah, near as I can tell, Safi's death is where the timelines split. I think her absence is the only difference between the two.
I guess that could be a big enough event to lead to...
You okay?
So Safi's alive over there, huh?
She is. And she's...
Don't say happy. We both know that would be a lie.
You're right.
When you see her again, can you give her something for me?
did you?
Safi slipped it back to me that night. Found it in my equipment. You give that to her, tell her to stay safe, Max. Make her swear to it.
But what if... That's why I wanted to talk to you. I need your help. I thought I could protect Safi, but... When I was a teenager, I could... rewind time. Just raise my hand and undo everything that had just been done.
Okay?
And if I had a photo, I could go back even farther.
Wait. Could. Past tense?
Yeah. Turns out when you try to change the past, you don't actually fix anything.
Sure. But what if the best way to fix things isn't changing your past, but rather changing your present?
How dare you bring logic to my pity party? The point is, I stopped using it, and now it barely works.
Okay, but there's a photo of you from that night, with a gun. You're saying that could be the future you? Even though you can't do that anymore?
This morning I tried rewinding into that photo. It felt like trying to flex an atrophied muscle. Nothing made sense. But I was there, in the past. Safi mentioned Maya, and oh God, the storm.
Max?
Look, there's a timeline where, for some reason, I shot Safi. This one. And there's a timeline where I didn't. I feel like, intentionally or not, these two worlds exist because of a decision I'm going to have to make.
Holy shit.
Moses, I've been here before. When I could rewind, it broke time. People got hurt. I can't let what happened in Arcadia Bay happen here too. Oh, shit.
Okay. First look at the crime scene is inconclusive. I'll need some further insight into Miss Llewellyn Fayette's mental state. Not to call a shot prematurely, but if this isn't suicide, I'd put money on a Mr. Moses Murphy, friend of the deceased, being the perp. I need to introduce myself to Mr. Murphy.
He's talking like he hasn't already met you. Like he's...
Alderman from yesterday. An alderman that already
Oh,
happened?
you could see it too?
Max, this is really bad. Time isn't supposed to act this way.
It appears something was removed from her person post-mortem. Maybe the camera her mother mentioned.
We need to get the hell out of here.
I fucking knew it.
Returning to the scene of the crime? Amateur hour shit. How'd I let a couple of small-time fuck-ups like you get under my skin?
What do you want from us?
I thought I wanted some evidence. Close this fucking case and celebrate with a nice cigar. And then I got my evidence. That little photo of you with the gun. And you know what I realized? Not a fucking soul would believe me. You're going to pay for what you've done, Maxine Caulfield. And I'm here to collect.
Oh, so everybody can see him.
Help me! Help! Max, watch out!
It's a choice. Save yourself, help Alderman. Ooh. Was he gonna die? We'll try helping.
Max, you have to let go!
Interesting.
I could have saved him, Moses. I could have saved him.
No, you couldn't have. Listen to me, Max. This place ate a man.
So if you come in contact with your...
Moses, your hair. I told you. There's always a cost.
It started with Safi. Maybe if we can figure out why she died, then maybe we can prevent all this.
That's what I've been trying to do. The whole day I've been talking to people and spying on them and taking their stuff.
Hey, Safi mentioned Maya, right? When you rewound?
Right. What do you think Maya has to do with all this?
No idea. Maya was before my time. But Gwen Hunter might know more than me. She was Safi's mentor during all that mess.
That might be a problem.
Gotta go talk to Gwen.
So if you make contact with your past self, you just destroy both of them.
I'm still shaking. Alderman was, and then he just wasn't. And Moses and I were standing so close. But I'm here now. I'm here. I'm all right. Okay, talk to Gwen, see what she knows about Maya, and while I'm at it, I'd like to know why she killed Safi's book deal.
Hey Max, I know it's been an eventful morning, and I'm still parsing it all, but I had a quick question. Are you able to get my texts when you're in the other timeline? Trying to grasp the extent of what you can do from a physics point of view. I can't. Okay, cool, that's a big help. I'll be in touch a little later when I made some inroads into what happened earlier. Okay, we got 3 photos to get. Oop. Safi's first public reading was at the book expo, and she had all of us eating out the palm of her hand. She was meant for so much more. She appreciated you being there. She was so nervous. It didn't show. It never did with my Safi. She was so full of espressos and having the time of her life. It's nice to remember her that way.
Cool. I'm a tired sun, sleepy moon, and exhausted rising.
Okay, anything else? Detective Alderman saw his double at the Overlook before he disappeared. Alderman interacted with a ghostly form of himself. Is this a doppelganger people are alluding to? First Safi, now Alderman. People are dying because of me again. Moses thinks we could figure this out. Thank God for him. And new journal entry. I could have saved Alderman. I could have saved him, couldn't I? I was so close. If only Moses hadn't... Shit, Moses saved my life. He didn't know what would happen. Neither of us did, but he leapt in anyway. It's been a long time since I was the one being pulled from a bad end by someone else. Blip. Who knows what would have happened to me if Moses hadn't stepped in. We've bonded in a way only a near-death experience can. God, I hope Moses is alright. Please let him be alright.
My younger self might have thought this would make an edgy photo.
Watch him hate.
Okay, pulse point over here. One over there.
I, for one, kind of like the paper straws.
Yes, nobody likes the paper straws. We've heard you. We continue to hear you. Unfortunately, until we run out of them, and we have a lot, we can't replace them with your preferred delivery method of plastic. Or at least a crack can.
Then boom! The spaceship crashes right in the middle of a park, and this alien crawls out of the hatch.
That seems like a lot of money for a student project.
I'm only gonna shoot the trailer. I figure I can cut costs doing some old school practical effects.
Seems like you got a plan. Still very ambitious.
Go big or go home, right?
I'd been meaning to ask Diamond about her new movie. It's nice to see her so excited about something other than Moses. Lo-fi ambient bellows to chill/study to. A classic. If we can't sit on tables, where are the cool kids expected to sit? In chairs? Like a bunch of squares?
As fun and casual as fun and casual as it looks in movies and on TV, we have to ask students to refrain from sitting on the tables in the fob. Thanks.
Meeting tomorrow. Where? What meeting? Is it endorsing meetings in general?
Audrey? I'm worried about Kim.
Sharing your story isn't what I'd call it.
Last time we spoke, Kim said she didn't want to go out. I think she's depressed.
Well, she told me she was busy. She's probably too focused on school. What she needs is a friend she can empathize with.
Someone a bit more in alignment with her intellect.
Someone who isn't droll with a stick up their ass.
Funny.
I've got it. Let's send Kim a gift so she knows we're thinking about her. What's the humming about?
Is receiving gifts truly her love language?
I don't know. No wonder Kim's depressed. We don't even know her love language.
Pull yourself together. We can't break down now. Kim needs us.
You're right. Oh, roses. What if we sent her roses? Everyone likes that.
A classic object of beauty. I think that would please her.
But are roses too basic? I don't want Kim to think we chose low-hanging fruit.
You're right. It has to be perfect. We should research the perfect flower to give her.
You'll just send her the roses.
How many pets is Chester finding on the daily?
Last warning. If I find one more unauthorized animal in Lionstorm, I will report you to the Dean, and you may have to pay a fine.
This must be the professor Sophie TA'd for. She mentioned he liked to tear this one kid down, but failing him is harsh. Shit. I need a password to change the grades. I'll never find it in this mess. I bet Sophie wouldn't mind me helping out one of her favorite students.
Let me guess, we have to go to the alt timeline, figure it out. Alright, let's check out over here first. Nothing? Nothing at all. Oh, wait.
Guard your ankles.
Snake missing. Daisy is missing. She's really sweet. Roommate left the door open. Okay, we check this
Sharing
one
your
out.
story isn't what I'd call it. Gwen's office. Let's see what I can find out from her. More music I'm not cool enough to know. I will never be as cool as Gwen. Old school. Nice.
Gwen being a vinyl girly feels incredibly on the nose.
It's alive! One of those Abraxas roses for Sophie. Happy holidays to my favorite prof. I
Firewalk!
don't think a happy holidays is in the cards. Is that Sophie's book? Hey, Gwen.
Max. No conversations for you to conveniently overhear this time. Sorry to disappoint.
Actually, I need to talk to you about Sophie.
No reason to beat around the bush.
I know you got Sophie's book deal canceled.
Shit.
What I don't understand is why.
You really have a knack for learning shit you're not supposed to know, you know that?
So I've been told.
Well then. No use fighting the inevitable. What do you want to know?
Why do this to Sophie? How did you convince the publisher?
So what did you tell the publisher that made them nix the deal?
I told them there was incendiary content in the book. Which was true. It would have harmed a lot of people. Sophie included.
That book meant the world to Sophie. You had to know that losing it would break her heart.
Of course I did. I busted my ass to help Sophie get that deal in the first place. Introduced her to my agent, my publisher, lobbied for her. I don't regret it. That book was good.
This keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Sophie's book was incendiary? How? What was it about?
You really don't have an off switch, do you? How much did Sophie tell you about Maya Okada?
Gwen's bringing up Maya? Time to pay attention.
Not a lot. I know they were friends.
Understatement of the year. The two of them were like the creepy twins in The Shining. You never saw one without the other? And that Vin Lang kid used to follow the two of them around like a lost puppy. But then Maya took her own life.
And that's what Safi wrote about in her book?
Maya's death and everything around it. Her anger at her mom for even thinking of Caledon when she'd just lost a soulmate. Ultimately, I realized it wasn't worth putting Yasmin and Safi through all that again. I made a call. I don't know if it was the right one, but it's one I made.
Sounds like Yasmin can tell me more about Maya. I'll have to be tactful.
Let me get this straight. You helped Safi get the deal, and then you killed it?
If it had to be done, it made sense for me to do it. You know, I brought you into this world, etc.
One last thing. Is that Safi's manuscript?
Oh, part of it. Why?
Can I read it?
No. That's where I draw the line. I don't trust you not to dig up old graves. Jesus. I've spilled too much already. Let's call this conversation over. Huh?
Shit. Now I'm even more convinced there's something important in that manuscript.
Gotta shift and break in.
How do I get my hands on a copy? It takes me ages to comment on one student photo. I can't imagine having to grade exams. One of Safi's former students, I guess.
Dr. Hunter, first and foremost, my condolences. I know you and Safi were close. You don't know me, there's no reason you would. I know it might be inappropriate to come to you with this, but I frankly don't know what else to do. Before her death, Safi was helping me. I know as a member of the LGBT community yourself... I can't read any further with that. Okay, so I started doing a little digging into the Alderman situation, and it's already weird. Apparently neither Vermont State nor Lakeport PD have any record of a Detective Vincent Alderman ever. Okay, yeah, that's odd.
How can they have
say the
no
least.
record of him? They sent him.
Gwen confirmed that Maya Okada was super close with Safi, and that she took her own life, but there's more to the story. The flash drive footage of Gwen dealing sure looked like her, but that smirk directly at the camera raises even more questions. Vin and Safi were hooking up, and Safi and Maya Okada were very close. Does Vin know Safi too? I'm sorry, did Vin know Maya too? Gwen said Vin used to follow Safi and Maya around like a puppy dog, and that Yasmin would have more info. Exactly how much does Yasmin know about the Maya Okada situation? Gwen hinted that Yasmin was involved in the aftermath of Maya's death. I should have a chat with the boss. What else do we have to do? Search Gwen's desk, okay. What other photos we need to get? Lucas's office. Which is where?
Have fun.
Alright, so that's probably an all timeline thing. So let's find a shift point. Sorry for the long wait times. Isaac and Emily are out sick, so we're a little backed up. Wasn't anticipating this big of a lunch rush. 45-minute wait time. I don't need my coffee that badly. Less posting, more serving. God.
That's awesome. I should follow them for more info.
Staying with Professor Hunter. Professor Gwen Hunter, one of the most beloved professors at Caledon, has been suspended for the reason the university refuses to disclose. Please join us at the student-led discussion this evening in room 201 to discuss how we could support Professor Hunter the way she would support us.
Professors sitting on the table? Sugar and spices in my latte? Yes. Eggnog? No. No caffeine? This week of all weeks? I predict outright revolt before the week is out.
It's finals week, and regrettably, we're out of the good stuff and currently only have decaf. The demand was higher than expected, but we should have a restock in a few days' time.
My dearest Annabelle, I write to you from the front lines to inform you that the war on Christmas has been lost. Tree. Oh, wow. These are, extremely creepy. Sorry. The art department really pushes for self-expression in every medium. I like that about Caledon.
Can we not use this anymore? I missed my chance last episode.
Fuck. This doesn't look so great for Gwen.
Gwen Hunter has been suspended from her duties pending further investigation.
Jeez, Caledon. Is that necessary? I wonder who took the time to censor Sophie's recipe. Probably not Sophie. I hardly know any of the faculty here.
Enjoy your time off. The classes only get harder next year, kiddos. Happy holidays, Gwen. Congrats on another year. Please use this time away to be thankful for all that you've accomplished and hope to accomplish in the future.
Come on, Lucas. That's not your quote. You dressed up a line from A Christmas Carol. I bet he'd go ballistic if one of his students did that.
Let us honor Christmas in our hearts and try to keep it all year.
Martin has an A here. I knew it. Sophie would never fail this kid. And then she didn't.
Sophie, please remember to lock the door when you're finished grading. Thanks. Nothing, no password here? Although I doubt just changing an F from an A would matter. Wouldn't that be in the computer? Search Gwen's desk for the manuscript. Do we have a pulse point in there? We do, okay. Hold on, we gotta go in there. In here.
I hope somebody is coming in to water you guys. Preferably someone who doesn't have to break in through an alternate dimension.
Dr. Hunter, this morning I attempted to call student resources, asking them why your classes for the rest of the semester have been cancelled. I was told in no uncertain terms that it was none of my business. Then I tried calling the president. She didn't even pick up the phone. Then I walked up to Mr. Reyes, the custodian, and he told me he'd witnessed you being removed by security, and that you'd been suspended under suspicions of selling drugs to students. I won't insult you by asking if you're guilty. I'll just wish you the best and tell you that you're the best teacher I've ever had. My student visa only lasts for another semester, but if there's anything I could do, or if on some off chance that you're ever in Bangkok, look me up. Dr. Hunter, this is bullshit, you rock. I'm drunk. Apologies for the stationery, it was the only thing within reach. I believe I speak for all of us when I say that this unacceptable. This is unacceptable, and you can count on our support at the hearing next week. If you're looking for a lawyer, I can recommend a decent one. We're going to fight this, Gwen. We'll go to the paper if we have to. You will be avenged. Yeah, like I said, really disappointed in my reading skills. Oh my god.
Will Gwen be allowed to come back for these? Tossing Gwen out screwed everybody over.
Can we get these handed off to a TA? Sorry for the additional workload.
So they took her computer. Probably going through it right now. If I'm lucky, Maybe this Gwen left Sophie's menu. Gotcha.
All the daughters we don't talk about.
Reading Sophie's manuscript after all this feels like... I don't know. Being hit by a tidal wave.
Beneath my feet, she lies still in her Sunday clothes. We killed her with our own hands. I mean our lack of hands. I killed her with my voice. I mean my lack of voice. Maya's book was like a child or a tumor or a rising beast within her. On the first page, she wrote that she was drowning, and by the time she finished, she was drowned. The drowned always surface. What isn't spoken still exists. You can chop her up and sell her for parts, but her ghost remains whole, floating there, in the corner of my kitchen, giving me that familiar look. The one that says, unstitch the binding, let the pages fall out, fluttering like birds shot down. The one that says, take him for everything he's got, and then some.
Whatever happened with Maya was explosive. Let's see what Yasmin has to say about her.
And also that confirms my suspicion that people can see Max just flat out disappearing.
Would you mind closing it behind you, Max?
Alright, so can't go back there. So let's go talk to Yasmin.
Yasmin liked to get coffee here in the afternoon. Before Sophie died.
Oh, she's here. Where? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. See, I mixed up the worlds.
Sorry, Yasmin, but I'll need to interrupt your downtime with some questions.
Admin, Yasmin's lobby. Okay, I don't think it's here.
Okay, time for a delicate conversation.
Hi, Yasmin.
Maxine, how are you? I was worried after your nosebleed yesterday.
Like I said, I get those all the time.
Still, be careful. Small symptoms can be signs of larger problems. A toothache can mean a heart attack.
I'm gonna try not to think about that too hard. I was hoping we could talk.
Come, sit.
Did Sophie tell you her book deal was canceled?
What? No. How was she when she found out?
Not sure, but I bet she was devastated.
Oh, Sophia. I'll be sure to talk to her about this.
Have you seen Sophie today?
No. We're meeting later this afternoon. I can tell her you were looking for her. Maybe I should talk to her sooner.
You look like you've won the day. Coffee's that good?
Our ratings are. Caledon is once again one of the top universities in the country. The coffee is just so-so.
I heard about what happened to Dr. Hunter.
Yes.
Would you really fire her?
That depends on the findings of the committee. It's out of my hands now.
I wanted to ask you about something. Have you heard of a student named Maya Okada?
Of course. She took her own life. 4 years ago. A horrible tragedy.
I think Safi's book was cancelled because it was about Maya.
Impossible. Safia didn't even know Maya.
Did Yasmin just lie to me? Do I call her out? She'll be pissed, but I can cut straight to the point. Or should I go along with it and see what narrative she's trying to spin?
We're gonna go along with it. Because this is also Max's boss, and we need that job.
Of course. I don't know why I thought they knew each other. It's just...
What?
Everyone seems to have a different opinion of Maya. It's hard to track what's true.
I understand that Ms. Okada was a bit chaotic.
So, she had a bad reputation. No wonder you didn't want her and Safi associated with each other.
Exactly. Strange. I really thought Vin's statement closed the matter.
Shady cow skull throwing Vin is involved?
Enough ancient history. I have a favor to ask. Safia's been distant lately. Could you keep an eye on her for me?
Are you sure that I'm the best person to...
Yes. Because she trusts you. And I trust you.
Yeah. Sure. I'll look out for her.
Thank you, Maxine. Oh, the time. Let's do lunch again. Somewhere with more atmosphere than the other place.
That was... odd. What did she mean by Vin's statement? Maybe I'd better talk to Vin myself.
Hey Moses, sorry to bug you, but had a question about Vingling and Maya Okada. Sure, what's up? Do you know if Vin put out a statement after Maya's death? I didn't see it at the time, since I wasn't a count on yet, but Safi shared it with me once. Hang on. He said Maya was an incredibly talented writer, but she also had mental health problems. We tried to get her the help she needed, but that didn't work. If we'd known it was as bad as it was, we would have done more. Does that help? It does, Moses, you're a gem.
He's probably in the admin building.
Hey, sport. We're just gonna walk past me without saying hello?
Sport?
Yeah. I'm trying out middle-aged white dad slang nowadays. Is it working?
Sure. What are you doing on campus?
Just going on a coffee run.
But your coffee's better at the Turtle. This one tastes like ass.
Enough about me. What are you doing here?
I work here.
No. I mean, I just saw you talking to President Fayyad. What were you talking about?
I was asking her about Safi and her relationship with a student named Maya Okada.
Oh. Why?
It's kind of a long story, but it's for something important.
This guy's always falling for you, isn't it?
You have no idea.
Well, I'll leave you to your something important. See you around, Tiger.
See you, Amanda. He's probably in the admin building. Loretta's a hard worker.
I'll give her that. I just wish she'd use her powers for good.
Hey, Loretta. Oh, hi, Miss Caulfield. How are you?
So we're in a live timeline, so we're not going to ask her for any new leads. Or how's Reggie doing? So that was dead timeline.
Are you working on your podcast?
Yeah. I'm researching this really fascinating string of killings in West Germany in the late 80s. See, there was this hospital. You'll have to tune in if you want to hear the rest.
I'll be sure to. Anyway, catch you later, Loretta.
Yo, interesting. Interesting, okay.
This school's success means a lot to Yasmin.
Still can't go in here, can I? I know, he's just sitting in there. Gotta get that photo in there, dude. Amanda was on campus today, and it was weird. Amanda said she'd come to Caledon for coffee and seemed weirdly dodgy when I asked questions about it. Let's see. Yasmin seemed surprised and concerned that Safi's book deal was cancelled. They seemed closer lately, and I thought Safi would have told her. Exactly how much does Yasmin know about the Maya Okada situation? Gwen hinted that Yasmin was involved in the aftermath of Maya's death. They should have a chit-chat with the boss. Yasmin flat out lied about Safi knowing Maya. Something's going on here. Okay. Point over there.
I didn't realize I needed cryptid erotica until just now.
Administrative assistant.
Whatever. Just, I think it's a waste is all.
Keep up my shenanigans and I'll have to add Max Caulfield to the list. Looks like they're pulling Gwen's books from the library. This is such bullshit.
Okay, Isabel, you were absolutely right.
A crush on Lucas? Really? Things can't be that bad, can they?
So, a new proposal wouldn't be...
Nothing ever seems to bother you, Gretch. You must have a heart of stone. Caledon's Gorilla Girl strikes again. Keep fighting the good fight, kid. Looks like somebody had their last stand. I don't know this Vin as well, but let's see what I can do.
Hey, Vin.
Yasmin's out right now. Sorry to disappoint. Unless you're here for me. In which case, I'll do my best to be of service.
Do you talk like this to everyone who comes near Yasmin's office?
I've never met a pissed off board member I can't defang with a little eyebrow action.
Speaking of Yasmin, how did you end up in her good graces?
Oh, it's been so long I can't remember. She probably saw me in The Importance of Being Earnest my freshman year. Not to brag, but I was kind of a campus sensation as Algernon.
So, it had nothing to do with Maya Okada?
Wow. You know Maya's name. Am I supposed to collapse under the weight of that revelation?
You're supposed to talk to me like a human being about what happened with her.
What do you need me for, Super Sleuth? You're obviously capable of digging up ancient gossip on your own. Now, if you'll excuse me, Gwen's hearing completely scrambled Kahuna schedule.
No casual chats about Maya. Noted.
Speak to Dead World Diamond. Alright. And probably the other Vin, right?
The hedgehog, distant relative of the shrew, enjoys its rest after a full day's work for the kahuna.
Just don't break it?
I could just get you a new one. It cost me like $2.
I don't want a new one. I want the one you gave me.
Sophie bought him that hedgehog?
How nice of you to finally return my phone calls, Desmond. Damn the emails. Sophie was our only child. Can't you spare 15 minutes to discuss her funerary arrangements? No. She didn't have a will. And though she died by suicide, she didn't leave a note.
Died by suicide? But I thought...
I prefer for her to be buried as soon as possible. I hate the thought of her lying in a funeral home, alone.
I can't keep listening to this. I don't blame Vin for wanting to ditch Caledon and get a fresh start.
Okay, this is his resume.
Looking for gigs out on the West Coast, huh? Break a leg, Vin. Somebody patched you up. Well, I'm glad one... Say cheese, little guy.
Very aesthetic. Prickly exterior, yet secretly vulnerable. Are you trying to tell us something, Vin?
Changing Yasmin's schedule must have been agonizing. For both her and Vin. Why is Yasmin talking about you, of all people, Vin?
Alright, so where is Diamond? She's in this building.
I wanted to talk to you about Abraxas and who should be leading it.
Don't mind us, Max. We were just finishing up.
Vin, Abraxas needs new blood.
You mean you need another line on your resume?
Hold up, can we talk? I just want to ask you about Maya.
Please. I can't handle the both of you. Trying to exploit my weak spots.
Did I just witness a failed crown snatching?
You gotta seize the opportunities when you can. And hey, it almost worked. Speaking of which, what's the deal with Maya? Isn't she the undergrad who died a while ago?
It's her? Why, do you know anything?
Just that Vin looks like he bit into a lemon anytime someone says her name.
So Maya makes Vin uncomfortable, huh? Let's find out why.
There's gonna be a debate at the beginning of next semester. A special little pissing match for Vin and me. Vin usually runs for Abraxas president unopposed. But if I had the right piece of dirt, I bet I could make him step down.
If I give her something juicy and then go to the other timeline, maybe I can listen in on Diamond confronting Vin? Vin gave a statement where he said Maya had mental health problems. Which may have been true, but I think there's more. What I'm saying is, someone let Maya down. Really badly.
I don't get it. Were Maya and Vin friends or something?
I'm not sure, but they definitely knew each other.
And Vin gave a statement about her death. What a pompous little piece of shit.
Whatever he did, Now's your chance to squeeze it out of him.
Damn. Okay, Machiavelli.
Can you do me a favor? Wait until I get out of here to bring this up with him.
You got it. I won't jeopardize your getaway.
Pulse in living world.
This Vin's not going to tell me anything. Maybe the other one has looser lips. If I didn't realize I needed cryptid erotica until just...
Okay, let's see. Update, I thought I hit a wall in the Alderman mystery, but then I got a single ping for the name Alderman in the Lakeport area. There's a bizarre report from 40 or so years ago about a widow named Miss Majorie Alderman, who'd be in her late 60s now. I'm still reading through it, and I'll reach out soon once I've made sense of it. Alright, let me know when you find out and be careful.
Would Alderman's mother know what happened to her son?
Believe me, after what we saw up there, I will. Oops. I've lost 2 talented students now, both young women who were highly gifted and bold. I don't know what to make of that. Beyond that, I should have done more. The other student you mean was Maya, right? She was in my intro class and impressive as hell from day one. I still think of her frequently. Wish I could have met Maya. She seems like a real one. Dropping a new episode of Get a Clue in 2 days. It digs deeper into Safi Fayyad's case and explores the death of Maya Okada, Safi's former classmate who also passed away at Caledon. Can't wait to listen. Please be respectful to former students who have passed. I'm so sorry for your loss, President Fayyad. I mean that 100%. This is my way of being respectful. Their stories deserve more attention. I see. Oops. Diamond noticed Vin reacts whenever Maya's mentioned. The question we both want to know is why.
Oh no! Somebody abandoned their boy.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so here he is. There she is.
Can you let a man make a stale cup of coffee in peace?
No. Because here's the thing. I didn't want to bring this up before, but I know about the statement you made. About Maya. You told people she had mental health issues, but that wasn't the whole story, was it?
That's an extremely fucked up thing to bring up.
Nobody expects the head of Abraxas to be Mother Teresa, but they shouldn't be covering up details about someone's death.
Alright, fine. You wanna know what happened? After Maya died, Yasmin told me that if I stated on the record that Maya was troubled, he'd give me a job as her assistant.
Holy.
Why would anyone want to hear about what you had to say about Maya?
I don't know, Dinah, maybe because we were fucking friends? We met in one of Colmenaro's fiction classes and clicked.
And you said that shit about her?
Shut up. You wanted a performance and now you're gonna kill her. I grew up without any money, okay? Most kids at Caledon don't get what that's like. And I'm not fucking stupid, okay? I'm not gonna make it as an actor. So yes, Yasmin promised me a stable, respectable job, health insurance. And I took it. And I cared about Maya. And it was a horrible thing to do, and I've regretted it ever since.
That's... I don't have to bring that up in the debate.
There's not gonna be a debate. I'm dropping out of the race.
You're just gonna let me be the head of Abraxas? Like that?
It doesn't feel very good. In the end, does it?
Vin met Maya in Lucas's class. And he also knows something about the cow skull through Safi's windshield, which conveniently made Lucas look guilty. If I can pressure the other Vin, maybe he'll tell me what the hell is going on here.
No? No post point over here anymore? Okay, sorry. We have to talk to this one.
I know you're busy. Give me just a minute of your time.
This better be worth it.
Yasmin gave you this job as a favor, didn't she? For talking to a reporter who was writing about Maya's death?
Didn't your parents ever teach you to not bring up people's dead friends for no reason?
There is a reason. I promise.
Please, enlighten me.
It might not make a lot of sense, but I'm trying to help someone. And that means learning about Maya.
Maya's been dead for years now. She can't help you or anyone else.
Just go with me for a second, okay?
All right.
You said in your statement that Maya was troubled. But that wasn't true, was it? Vin, what really happened?
Ask Lucas Colmenero. It all started in his class. He has Maya's blood on his hands.
You're not saying Lucas
killed her? Not literally, but... The man deserves every misfortune that befalls him.
Like, for example, if Safi suspected him of tossing a cow skull through her windshield?
No more free secrets. I have a reputation to protect.
I guess I could reveal one of the other secrets I know.
Damn, you and Safi were together. You owe me a favor? That's dead timeline, I think.
You and Safi had a thing, didn't you?
One, information I already know isn't exactly thrilling. Two, I'm dying to know how you figured that one out. Because I'm confident it wasn't Safi.
I saw a photo on your phone.
Remind me not to underestimate you.
Alright. So was the cow skull you, or not?
Yes.
So, why?
I mean, you've seen a pissed off Safi before. She's like a force of nature. When I heard her book got squashed, I seized an opportunity to aim her at a deserving target.
So you were, what, protecting Gwen?
That's as much as you get. And now I really do have to get back to work. But, Caulfield, whatever the real reason is for you digging up old history, be respectful to Maya. She suffered enough while she was alive.
You're kidding. How much? That's what I'm talking about. Ha ha. Compare us all you want. Only one Colmenero has a movie deal, and it's not Roberto. Samuel, I'm sorry. Can you please hold? Absolutely not. Out of my office, now.
But I
just shipped my son out of the country because of your little stunt. You think we're just gonna go back to being friends?
I want to talk to you about Maya Okada.
Whatever you think, you know, you'll never be able to prove it. Now get out!
What the fuck was that? I can't prove anything? Whatever happened to Maya, Lucas was definitely involved. No, I'm not going near that man again. Not alone, anyway.
Alright, let's shift over.
This is it. Let's see what he's hiding.
They just leave their doors unlocked in this university?
Alright, let's see what I can find about Maya. Should put some ice on that, Mr. Standy. World's okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself. Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly.
Mr. Colmenero, it's been years and you probably don't remember me, but I was hoping you'd do me the honor of being the first one to read this. My publisher would go crazy for a blurb, but that's not what's important. You inspired me so much as an undergrad, I just want you to tell me your thoughts.
Surely there's something good in here. Looks like a fun read. I didn't know Lucas did fun. Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero.
How'd they get in here? Jesus, some of these items are priceless. I've got a lot on my plate. I don't need this right now. Where the hell's Yasmin? Where's security?
First Gwen's slashed tires, now Lucas's office? What's going on in his timeline? The Scholes Award for Literary Excellence. They're handing out typewriters now for writing books. Pretentious, shiny, and probably hasn't typed a word in years. Kinda like Lucas. Don't think I've ever seen this sort of tree in the wild. Do you have something for me, Mr. Filing Cabinet? These folders are all from this year. I doubt I'll find anything about Maya.
I mean, I don't think he'd keep incriminating evidence on him at work.
Would you file what I did to Maya under W or... That's a lot of junk. But maybe what I need is somewhere in there.
Okay, let's start with the bottom.
Well, this at least confirms Maya took his class. Of course, Lucas is the type of asshole that makes you buy his own book for class.
Bruh.
Whoa, why were Lucas and Maya meeting so much? This can't be a repeat of what happened at my high school. One time was far too many. Maybe he reads it for the articles.
America's best, least dressed man. Okay.
M.O. That could definitely be Maya Okada.
Can't believe the Lucas Colmenero wants to be my mentor. Going to bring in what I have so far tomorrow. I'm a little stuck on where to go next, so maybe you could help me brainstorm. Excited to see what you think. Thanks again.
I didn't realize just how much Lucas's book has resonated with people.
Dear Professor Colmenero, I am ready to tell you that the Caledon Book Club is going to be reading Wilder Beasts Than These for the month of March. I read it last summer and absolutely fell in love with it. I think it's probably my favorite book now, and I wanted to share that experience with the rest of the group. Wilder Beasts Than These means a lot to me, especially as a Latina. I don't get to see myself represented much in media, so Carolina's story is pretty near and dear to my heart. It would make my year if you came to the book club meeting on Tuesday, March 31st at 5. I was thinking you could be here while we discuss the book and maybe do a small reading for us. Excited to hear your reply.
Yasmin did one of these?
Interesting. Did we miss something in there? No, we got everything in there. What did we miss?
Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero.
Snoop in his computer.
That's probably his ex-wife. They look really happy here.
Believe me, after what we saw up there, I will. Okay, the official report was that Marjorie Alderman was diagnosed with severe abdominal pains. A psychosomatic response to the overwhelming... Oh my god, I cannot speak today. I am so sorry, everybody. A psychosomatic response to the overwhelming grief stemming from the death of her husband. My god. I'm telling you, everybody, getting back into my readings, going on my bucket list after this Let's Play, is holy moly. I can read it in silence. It's more like reading out loud. I know, Detective Vince Alderman was never born and never existed, but the residue remains at the margins. The scientist in me is curious about the how of it all. But the black guy in a horror movie in me says it's better to leave this particular thread alone, and the latter one out. That's probably the best course of action, and thank you, Moses, for everything. It's science. I had to check. Just wish we could tell Safi about this wild shit. So do I.
How the hell do Moses and I remember him?
We need to figure this out before what happened to him happens to someone we care about. I keep seeing posts about people breaking into the crime scene. Good fucking luck. Have fun being traumatized for the rest of your life. Let me apologize in advance for behaving like a hall monitor, but do you need help? Thanks, Dr. Hunter. I'm fine. Just being dramatic. Please don't hesitate to reach out if the time comes, and not just to me. Caledon's mental health resources aren't as robust as I'd like, but they do exist. Diamond got Vin to confess. Yasmin put him up to lying about Maya in return for his job, but there's more to this. Safi's book was cancelled because it was about her writing... Because it was about her late friend Maya. What the hell did Safi write? Holy shit, Vin issued the statement at Yasmin's urging to secure his position as her assistant. Yasmin had Vin do a PR spin on Maya's death. That was worth enough to her to land him a job, so what was he covering for? Alright, what else is here that we're missing? We could leave, but I don't think we... I mean, is that everything? I guess let's leave? Oh, now the door is open. Okay.
No, I'm not going near that man again. Not alone, anyway. Aha. Something tells me I am, not supposed to be here. Alright, maybe if we... Okay, so apparently the family photo is something over here. That's probably his ex-wife.
There's a key over here.
What a strange place to find a
Alright,
key.
so for my Nancy Drew fans, that was my first cheat. Alright. 1. I usually average like 1 to 2 in a Life is Strange game.
This cabinet has
that one got me really sucked though. I didn't even think
big
about
enough
that.
to hold... Nope.
Ho ho.
That's not what I was expecting. Wait, 1,000,000 miles beneath my feet? I know this. Maya wrote this.
Something less pointed, more metaphor. In that city, the beast rose and stared into me. It became me. I'd always been the beast. But that was later. Now I was trembling, freezing cold on a January morning. I took a step towards the moving truck, glanced back at the people gathered on the curb, and instantly understood what it felt like to drown. My parents were looking at each other, and Obasan was looking at the ground. An outsider might see this as obstinance, disapproval at my departure, but I knew they'd been crying and they didn't want me to see. These people owned my soul, I thought. Separating from them was like trying to breathe water. All I could do was thrash. 18 is too young. Hana is only a girl, Obasan said over dinner that night before, talking about me like I wasn't there. She's American, said my father. Like that explained it. We're all American now. All of us except my brother Kaito. He had his job in Tokyo. Not even wild horses could drag him from Japan. Those same wild horses that took me from the only home I have ever known. Across 200 miles of highway to a city with the beast as its center, where inside that labyrinth, the people who owned my soul would have it torn away from them. This notion of displacement would translate no matter the country.
Come on, there's gotta be a copy in here. Maybe 10 of them. Holy shit. It's the same.
Oh, he copied her book.
Vin was right. Lucas does have blood on his hands. This is what I've been missing this entire time. I have to talk to Safi.
Alright, I feel dumb being stuck on that puzzle for so long.
Safi, hey.
Stay strong, Habibti. You know where to find me.
Is something wrong?
Oh, you want to talk to me now? I've got nothing to say to you.
Safi,
What? Did you spread my business to someone else? Dig up a couple more clues?
Shit. She knows I've been asking questions. I'm not sure who you've been talking to, but I have a good reason.
Oh, you have a good reason. Well, in that case, what's your good reason, Max?
I'm worried about you. I think there might be someone that means you harm.
Yeah. Me too. I don't have the energy for this. I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
Dang, Vin was like, ooh, good gossip over there.
I spent so many nights like this when I was on the road. Diners, bars, hotels. I liked being alone then. At least, I think I did. Chloe's probably partying. She'd pick up from me. But it's not up to her to take care of me anymore. can't just sit here feeling sorry for myself. I need some company. I could ask Amanda to help me drown my sorrows.
Happy birthday, Courtney. My BFF and fellow label whore. You're not with us anymore, but I'll never forget you. God, so sorry for your loss. It's cool you still celebrate your birthday. You must have been real good friends. Rip Courtney. There are a lot of creeps in the world, and Lucas Colmenero is one of them. He acts like he's dignified, but he's a user. Jefferson was all charm, too, until he wasn't. He was so menacing when he kicked me out of his office. I'm glad I sent Safi that restraining order. Who knows what Lucas is capable of? I feel sorry for Robbie to have such an asshole for a dad. I feel sorry for Safi, too. So many people failed her, including me.
Good business tonight. Or the dishwasher is broken.
You can't be a bard.
Must be game night.
Oh god, please.
Last time we had 2 bards, we got totally smoked.
All dressed up for Krampus. I was so excited to go. I doubt I will. There's Gwen. I should tell her about that weird security footage.
For a six-pack at my school.
Hey, Gwen.
Oh, Jesus Christ, here we go.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I really think you should take a look at the footage. It's weird. Like, game-changingly weird. I think you should fight this.
I'll look into it. Anything else?
Oh, that's all. I hope... Just... take care.
So, any idea what you're gonna do?
Do? I'm not gonna do anything.
Well, obviously doing nothing is making you miserable.
If I was at home...
Looks like nobody's having a great night.
Amanda Carnes.
Alcohol is... Hey, Max.
Oh, fuck. That's about the level of greeting I'm expecting at this point. Thank you. You okay?
Everything's fine.
She fell in love with the wrong person.
Reggie, what happened to the bro code?
Max is a bro.
You ever have a thing for the wrong person?
Show me someone who hasn't, and I'll show you a liar. Or however that saying goes.
That's deep, Max.
I didn't think I wanted anybody before. Reggie says I should move on, and he's right. I haven't felt this way about anyone, ever. I don't know if I will again.
Give yourself some time. Life has a way of surprising us.
Really hope you're right.
Okay.
I wish Safi gave me a moment to explain.
Some people perform friendship, but if they were true friends, they respect your boundaries. True, but people make mistakes. Don't be too quick to give up on a friend. Agreed? Sometimes people do stupid stuff. Picking up ingredients for sangria, ooh, I love sangria, makes me think about a friend who used to get wasted and try to get us to break into abandoned buildings. Wherever you are, I hope there's plenty of derelict bowling alleys. LMAO, who is this? You don't know her. I think this is more reflective on your sangria than anything else. My sangria whips. If this is who I think it is, I wish we'd broken into somewhere with her. Me too.
Just talk to me, Safi. Tell me what's happening.
I do not speak, for so long that my tongue rotted. when my teeth got sharp. Sophia, can you please call me back? The only thing I wanted for Christmas this year was to introduce my baddie BF to my friends at Krampus, but I don't think Santa can do it. Moses, I said I would try, and you know me. You know I tried, I just couldn't make it work this time. Oh, I know, I wasn't calling you out, boo. I was feeling some type of way and wanted to be sad on Maine is all. Well, you're right to be sad because I'm a 10 on my worst day. Your coworkers wouldn't know what to do with me, you barely do. I'll be a Krampus, I'll keep you company if you're down. Moment to reflect. There we go.
Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
You stay the fuck away from me.
I think you should leave me alone for a while.
I can't believe that
Maybe
alternate
alone.
conversation was real. I thought that was like a dream at first.
What Lucas did to Maya was deplorable. I can only imagine how painful that was for Safi. And I poked at that pain like a kid with a stick. Maybe I should have told her the truth. I think I'd kill you. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it. Oh, fuck. I thought things would be different here. I hope Safi doesn't hate me for too long.
Alright, so we gotta speak to Vin in the dead world and speak to Amanda now.
Hey, sport. Working hard or hardly working?
Sport? You cosplaying as a boomer dad today?
Hey, you said it first.
I doubt it. Old sport is more my style anyway. It's finals week, isn't it? Everyone that's come in here lately has that same frazzled look.
I'm pretty sure she said it in this
A drink to
timeline.
ease your troubles.
Shot, please.
Are we wanting a gasoline on fire flavor experience? Or a sickly sweet, rated grandma's liquor cabinet kind of taste?
You know me. If it's not cloyingly sweet, I can't drink it.
Have you ever tried Amaro? It's this sweet liqueur. It tastes like a whole herb garden went on a week-long bender.
Great. Now I'm depressed and scared.
How are we feeling now?
Like I keep thinking I've hit rock bottom, but then I realize I'm still falling.
You are such a disaster. God, I certainly have a type. You need more than a drink. Let's hang.
Don't you have a bar to tend?
We don't need to leave the turtle to have fun. Remember that date we were gonna go on? What do you say we have that date now?
What are we gonna do? Kidnap the members of Revenge Horse and force them to play here?
As if. Revenge Horse only plays house shows. We might not be able to go to a show for real, but we can always pretend.
I guess.
Bitch, shut your dumb eyes. Okay. We pull up to my buddy Eddie's house. We call it the Rat Hole. Best house shows in Lakeport. Revenge Horse goes on at 11, but at the Rat Hole, that means midnight. The place is packed. We can smell Granite Joe smoking a blunt out back. And Eddie waves to us from a table full of scary merch.
Hold up. Why is the merch scary?
We approach the merch table. It's covered in stickers and pins, and they're all of this horse that looks like it was, quite frankly, drawn by a toddler, and yet it's powerful. No matter where you stand, it stares into your soul.
Sick as hell. I buy a sticker.
You now have one sticker.
Hey, do I hear the band doing a sound check downstairs?
Ahead of schedule? Let's check it out. Careful, the stairs are steep. Revenge Horse opens with my favorite song. Fuck, Marry, Kill. And a mosh pit opens in the smoky dark in front of the stage.
Are we getting the line?
Let's thrash, Shaka Bra.
Okay. Let's pretend you said something normal, but basically that. We throw ourselves into the crowd. No!
To be fair, I probably immediately get a black eye.
Oh, then I fight us our way back to the bar and get you an ice pack.
I only need one eye to see the show anyway. Hey, the singer. Is she a stage diver?
I mean, in so much as you can call a thrifted area rug a stage, sure. She sets her guitar down and takes a running leap towards the crowd.
I run over to the spot where she would land.
Wait, don't you have an ice pack in one hand?
Oh. Oops. Yes, I do.
Shit. I hope you're prepared for what happens next.
Don't tell me that the singer, but she...
Stone cold dead on the floor. But don't worry, this is how she would have wanted to go out. Before we leave, we each receive an invitation to her Viking funeral.
Dang, Max kills another person even in an imaginary timeline.
That was the wildest show I have ever seen. Or, like, talked about.
Told you it'd be worth it. And you're walking away with, let's see, one terrifying horse sticker, some bruises from moshing, and an invitation to a Viking funeral.
If that was just a dry run, imagine what the real Revenge Horse show is gonna be like. It's been a buck wild day, but that made me feel like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow my existence won't make things worse for everyone around me.
Are we getting our kiss scene? It is episode 3. I think that's when we usually get the kisses in Life is Strange, right?
You keep saying that about your day. What happened?
Big choice here to open up.
Why are you so nice to me?
Shit. Doing it again. My therapist says I latch onto people too quickly. But what am I supposed to do when I gel with someone? Act like a bitch?
That would be hot. Please don't.
bitchy women are a huge turn on, so.
Oh? Good to know. Because I can be vicious. Look, what can I say? I have a thing for emotionally unavailable women.
You're not saying I'm.
You're literally in my bar talking about yourself like you're a Category 5 hurricane.
Ooh, bad words. Bad choice of words.
Oh. Sorry, did I do something wrong?
No. No. I really want to kiss you. It's just that like I said, I tend to go for women who don't feel the same way about me. And you need to know I'm not just projecting. So, you kiss me first.
Dang, what if we got Chloe back, though? Ah, live for the moment.
I'm a sucker for a good dare. But I'm also very polite. So, you go first.
Are you trying to break me? Max Caulfield, you are the worst. Fuck.
Oh, there we go. Dang, bye Chloe, your old news. Oh.
When do you get off?
About an hour.
Wow,
but
Max,
before
when
we
do you
do
get off?
anything
Like,
else,
real quick?
Maybe we should sleep on it.
In my bed?
Wow, Max, okay.
As much as I'd like that, I'd like to be able to tell my therapist I made good choices this week.
You are a very smart woman. Goddamn.
To be continued. Okay? For now, I have to get back to it.
Dang, no comment, Max? Nothing in the journal? No, okay. I'm surprised. Alright, so tasks, speak to Vin in the dead world. I think... There he is, alright. So let's go shift. Then we're gonna leave.
This Reggie looks better than the last time I saw him, but he doesn't look good exactly. Hey, Reggie. Feeling okay?
I don't feel like I'm about to fall off the face of the earth, so...
Reggie.
I know, I'm not doing good. Max. I wasn't doing good before I saw me. Now I'm worse.
I think something like that would rattle anyone.
That's not the only thing, though. When I was a freshman, I thought moving here, across the country, would fix everything that was broken inside of me.
Yo, we should tell him not to touch the other... His, like,
Everyone here
alternate.
just thinks I'm a fuck-up.
And maybe they're right.
Thing is, everyone's a fuck up. Every last one of us.
Even you.
Reggie, I'm the biggest fuck up I know.
Well, if the great Max Caulfield is a fuck up, then I guess there are worse things to be. Thanks, Max.
Anytime.
Don't touch your time, alternate. Get, like, sucked up, erased from existence. Any photos here? Oh, hold on. Anyone else going through it right now, or is it just me? Because in Word, bruh. Oof, I know that feeling. I know that bruh. What's their name? Thanks, Reggie, but it wasn't a breakup, bruh. It was, still thinking about what happened to that girl, bruh. Gotcha. Well, if you ever want to talk about it, that's all I want to say about it for now, but thanks. Recycled barrel. Oh, literally?
So, are you gonna take the Visionary Ventures gig?
No?
I'm supposed to give them...
Ah, it's in the other timeline. Alright, we do have to go back there for it, so...
Lucky guy. Your spaghetti a la carbonara made me see God.
There's Vin. Looking rough. Come here often?
Probably too often. Join me? Help yourself. Rough day.
Everybody hates me. I'm annoying. I'm bothering everyone. My colleagues, Moses, Safi. Safi used to get pissed at me too.
Are you crazy? Safi was obsessed with you. She would talk about you all the time. I was always jealous. I mean,
Don't hurt yourself. I know about you and Safi.
Oh. Well, I should have told you.
There's been a lot going on. And it's not like we're besties or anything.
I wasn't her boyfriend or anything. And it ended a while ago, but I guess I had this idea that we'd make up. Eventually. Any other deep, dark secrets you've disinterred from my past?
I know what happened to Maya.
Thank Christ, Max! I was joking.
And I know what you did after she died.
I was young. I was an asshole, and I didn't want to end up working at my parents' liquor store until I shriveled up and died. Does the past version of you ever feel like, I don't know, an alien? Like, the shit that person cared about is so worthless. You can't even remember being them?
I relate to that. Not so much on hating my past self, but just each year I feel
That
like I
sounds
grow
like
wiser.
a shitty spot to be in. Especially right out of undergrad.
Right? Here I was with the chance to be salaried, health insured, even fucking 401k'd. And all I had to do was talk shit. Which I'm good at. Sorry to bring down the vibes. I need to be more drunk.
See, you made yourself right at home.
I blame Vin.
Oh. You hitting that?
What? No. I mean, we were talking, and then Sophie happened. And I guess Amanda didn't feel like I could hack it.
Oh. That's kind of whack.
She's probably right.
She's cute, but a little too principled for me, even discounting her utter lack of interest in my gender.
Hey, principals can be hot.
Uh-huh.
I'm serious. I will write you an essay. Passion is very sexy.
No, you're right. Passion is sexy. Like your buddy. The big guy with the telescopes.
Moses?
Once, I asked him how his day was going, and he explained to me the double slit experiment. It was weirdly hot.
Oh my god.
What, you're saying you wouldn't?
He's my friend.
And this would be extremely friendly. Moses, smash or pass?
Dang. Hold up, Max.
Okay, fine. I admit it. My friend Moses is an extremely handsome man.
I'll drink to that. I'll say this for Caledon. It's got a high ratio of fuckable faculty. Dr. Hunter, for instance. Interested?
We'll have Max sum it up with everybody.
I was a little disappointed when I found out she had a wife.
You never know. Her wife could be down too. Professor Colmenero.
No. He sucks.
Does he now?
You suck.
Hey, I'm just trying to think of people we both know. Lucas, smash or pass?
Nah, fuck that dude, and not literally.
Pass, he's a dick.
And yet, I've put up with worse for less.
Okay, my turn. Yasmin.
Now that's just unfair.
Why?
Because then I'd have to admit just how hot I find authority figures.
I am incredibly unshocked.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fine. My turn again.
Dang, we only got one?
Let's see, who do we both know? Aha.
No. My students are off limits.
Well, as I am 1 at Caledon and 2 not one of your students, which appear to be your 2 standards.
Come on.
So, what about me, Miss Caulfield? Where do I fall on the binary?
Wow, so he can have a boyfriend in one timeline, a girlfriend in the other one. Oh my god, should we have Max hold up? Dang. I mean, this Amanda will know, right? Hold up, Max. I'm not saying I condone this.
Whatever, I'm drunk.
It's a video game. We're allowed to make characters do bad things.
Wow. Damn. Good answer.
I think Amanda's a better fit, personally. But that's alternate timeline,
Thanks,
Amanda.
Vin.
Oh.
This one dumped us.
I really... Just thanks.
Do you have to go?
Would you be willing to believe I need to go save the world?
Not as a general rule. But who knows with you, Max Caulfield?
Wow, Max, holding it up.
Take it easy, Max.
I better cross back over. in
Dang
case
it, you even
Sophie's
get it?
cooled off and is
You
trying
get
to
an
reach
achievement, it's complicated. Romance both Vin and Amanda.
Looks like
God.
Reggie took off. He sounded like he had a lot on his mind.
Alright, we have to leave through the living world, and we'll also grab that photo over there.
Nothing from Safi. I don't know what I was hoping for. Maybe I should just head home for the night.
You know, I'll admit, I don't really see too many live performances.
And we're going to correct that immediately. If you want to get to know me, music is a surefire way to do that.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll bring a notebook. Take notes.
Excellent, write this down. Does comedy, enjoys live music, super cute, that last one's important.
I feel like you've done this before. What's in the Max journal?
Hot's definitely there. And mysterious. Hoping you can help me fill it out a little more.
Alright. To this tune of Staying Alive, we could tell by the way my clothes don't match, I'm a renegade and a total catch. If you ever need some tips, I'm at your service. Bows magnanimously. I can pattern clash, all on my own without the imitation velvet thanks. She said it! I passed, bitches! I love college. It's alright to be this... Oh wait, can I not read that? It's early to be this drunk, but we're making it happen. I'm happy for you, even though you're beating us. Oh, I don't want you to lose... Want me to cheat? At beer pong? How? You're on the other team, babe. I'll bump my partner when we're up. Dude, I straight up follow you on here. What the fuck? You gonna sabotage me for love? You're both disqualified. Glad Carlson passed you. Okay, let's see. Yo, Max, we're cool, right? I mean, I know we are, but, like, we alright? Sure, Vin, we're downright frosty. Right, that's what I thought. And you won't tell anyone about me and Safi, yeah? Not that I mind, it's just, you know, other people in my mind. It's under lock and key for Safi's sake. Cool, right? Thanks, Max. Alright, so we're gonna leave. Right, nothing else to do here? Nope. Just a regular day. Started out with the guy getting, like, wormholed.
What the hell? We now return to your regularly scheduled fuckery. Oh, God. This is bad.
Just saying. Either the detective, maybe Safi, or... I don't think it would be Loretta in this time. Yeah, we're in the alive timeline.
Whoever was here really messed this place up. What were they looking for?
Max, I just found out Revenge Force is coming in the spring if you want to go IRL. I'd love to, but... kind of dealing with something at the moment. Let me get back to you. Sure, you okay? Yeah, nothing I can't handle. I swear to God, if you're thinking of giving me dating advice, maybe shut up instead. Just get back out there. Isn't the flex you think it is? Diamond, are you subtweeting me when I'm literally sitting right next to you? Not just you, Reggie. Everyone who means well doesn't seem to know me as well as they'd like. Then tell me, talk to me. I will, once I figure out how to put it in words. Cut the elves and the pedantry around Enchanted Forest. How about a tabletop role-playing game with gay cowgirls in space? Someone make that happen. If they're space cowgirls, exactly what are they wrangling? Quasars, dark matter, clean energy? A quest for clean energy filled with cosmic monsters, solar flares, and wormholes. Depends on how you roll. I'm down. Me too. I don't know. I didn't know you were into tabletop roleplayers, Vin. I'll stick with my elves and enchanted forests. Thanks. Lamo. If I made out with Vin in one timeline and made out with Amanda in the other, that's not cheating, is it? And is that a question for a physicist or an advice columnist? Regardless, one thing I do know is that it was hot. How long has it been since I kissed two people in the same day? And what's the point worrying about it? They liked it. I really liked it. Everyone wins. And I mentioned it's hot. Yes, Max, this is indeed the most responsible use of your powers. 10 out of 10. No notes. Smash. FWIDW, I don't know what that says. Chloe, when we were together, I never once used my powers like this. No harm now that I'm single though, right? FYIW. Hold on, I gotta look up what that means, because I feel like I should know that. For what it's worth. Okay. For what it's worth, Chloe, when we were together, I never once used my powers like this.
There goes my security deposit. No. All my Arcadia Bay stuff. What the hell do they want with this? Safi's books. What could anyone want with those?
Dang. Destroyed the whole place.
They're still here?
That actually startled me. Ooh, jump scare.
Fuck! I think they just went into the dark room. I can't let them go through my investigation stuff. I don't need an article. I see the wreckage every time I close my eyes. Everybody knows that bad shit happens in basements.
Alright, maybe it's safer we go this way. And we go into the dark room from here. Damn, is that Loretta? No, that's us. That's another Max. What the hell? Hold on. What the hell? I feel like this is supposed to be a big reveal, but we just saw it.
Okay, you just freeze, okay? I don't know what the fuck is happening, but until I do, you're staying put. Right where you are.
Yeah, that really doesn't work for me.
Wait!
Interesting, interesting.
Damn it!
So that's probably Safi's killer.
Now how do I get across?
Catch the other Max. Alright, we have to... No photos here, right? Oh, hold on. Max has a gun. There's another me. She's the one who killed Safi, but why? Hell, turn back corner. Okay, nice, Max.
No doorways to the other world on this side of the log. I need to find a way to track her from this timeline. Shit. How do I know which way?
No photo at the other end, right? Okay, just checking. Priorities. I will say I'm very much enjoying how, like, supernatural this is. Max's power has always been the most interesting to me in the Life is Strange series.
I have to use both timelines to find her. Hope I haven't lost her.
Okay, we have our
I
shift
almost got her!
Okay. I think we gotta...
What the? Stop! For fuck's sake, just stop!
All right. You caught me. Now what?
Now what? Are you here to help me with Safi?
Sophie? God, Max, you're standing here looking at your own self, and still your focus is on Sophie.
I don't understand. Why were you in my house? What are you looking for?
What are you looking for? All that stuff in your dark room? About Lucas? About Vin? About Gwen? Shit you have no reason to know about or care about.
Wait, what? But you know too. You care too. Don't we want the same thing?
Absolutely fucking not.
Stop. Please. We can't touch each other. I've seen what happens. Please, trust me.
Trust you? Go fuck yourself, Max.
No!
Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Come on! What the fuck was that, Supermax? Come on. Let's get you warm. I always said you were too soft for academia.
Interesting, interesting. Very interesting. I'm loving this game so far. Alright, so Moses, did you try to save Alderman? 84% hung on to him. Moses is relieved you are safe. We went with Yasmin's lie. Yasmin trusts you as an ally. Did we kiss Amanda, pull away, or didn't get the opportunity? Amanda is thrilled with the kiss, but she wants to take it slow. Dang, we kissed both of them. Max the hoe. Kissed Dead World Vin. Yeah, we did. Vin is smitten. Max got Moses' anime phrase correct. 92%. Max couldn't promise that Safi would stay safe. 14, yeah. Max didn't mix up her Loretta's, yeah. Max left phone guy's grade alone. I don't know how you changed that one. We had to get a password, I think. Max did not talk to... Dang, I could have done that again. I missed it twice. Alright, whatever. Max told Vin she knew about him and Safi's relationship. Max told Vin that Lucas wanted a restraining order against Safi. Max told Vin that Gwen was framed for drugs. Okay. Max told Diamond that Vin said Maya had mental health problems. 58%. Max ordered something sweet from Amanda. Max reflected at the snapping turtle. Max would smash some of her colleagues and smash her pass. Greece trip perished while crowd surfing. Max found the intruder using only clues. Max found the intruder using only her powers. Max found the intruder using powers and clues. I would say I got it with powers, though, because I went into the basement first and I just saw that there was another Max and then I went back. Whatever. Alright, everybody, this is episode 3 of Life is Strange Double Exposure. Like I said, I'm very, very much enjoying myself. Gonna leave it at that for now. Continue with episode 4 tomorrow. Then episode 5 the day after. So hopefully throughout the week I will have all episodes up. But I'm very much enjoying myself. So, looking forward to continuing it.